A phenomenal success of the GB team. I can't believe that they've come away with a record number of gold medals, 27 and 68 medals in total. And, you know, it is amazing. I hope it's an inspiration to the next generation that they want to be part of Team GB. We had 28 young people from Northern Ireland attending the Olympics in Rio, some of them competing for GB and some of them competing for Ireland. And to be an Olympian is joy enough. We can't always win. There are 205 countries taking part in the Olympic Games now, and everybody wants to win a gold medal. It's not that easy, and I think that those who went to Rio and experienced the joy of the success of the team will want to go back to the next Games in Tokyo and perhaps do better than they did in Rio. I was away in Australia for the start of the Games and watched with interest the opening ceremony and got very excited about how the team would do. And of course Australians don't cover other participants, they want to cover their own, so it was Facebook and Google and trying to find out what was happening. Well, those who are clean athletes, obviously it is still a joyous occasion. It's sad that all the controversy about the Russians and others taking drugs and being caught isn't a good scene for any aspect of sport. But I think the joy that we have brought to particularly to the UK over the last few weeks has been worth every penny that the lottery funding has brought. Now, we have our own charity, the Mary Peters Trust, which I've been challenged to raise £1 million over the next 3 years, is supporting our young people to get them to the level where they'll be able to get lottery funding so they'll be able to realise their dream. And over the years since we were formed, we've helped over 4,000 young people realise that dream, and we hope to continue for years and years to come. It'll be 44 years in a couple of weeks' time since I had my success. I was an amateur. I did sport as a hobby, and I just wanted to be part of an Olympic Games. It was my third Olympics. I had competed in Tokyo, where I was fourth, Mexico, where I was ninth, and I knew that Munich was going to be my final opportunity. And I went with great expectations of winning the Olympic gold, and everything came right for me. I did 4 personal bests in a pentathlon over the 5 events. I jumped out of my skin in the high jump, and I threw the shot further than I ever thought I would be able to manage. And I think when you're on a stage like the Olympic Games, you do raise your performance to the best you can do. Look, it was wonderful going from the Belfast Telegraph down the Royal Avenue on the back of a lorry, and people throwing ticker tape out of the windows, and it was a joyous and happy day. And of course we were going through the worst of the Troubles at that time. 1972 was a bad year when nearly 500 people died as a result of the Troubles, so it brought a little smile to the faces of the people of Belfast, and I was happy to accept all that excitement. We have young people in a whole variety of sports like table tennis and Paralympic sporting people who are doing their very best to rise to the possibility of an Olympic selection, and then who knows? Some people can just rise to the occasion and surprise us. So whether it's triathlon or cycling or athletics or swimming, we're into it, and we want to encourage and support them as much as we can. Well, we've done very well. It was announced in November with the Princess Royal at a dinner in the City Hall. The Mayor of Lisburn raised us over £70,000, so we're in the region of about 121,000 over the first few months. But we need everybody behind us to support us to make sure that we do have success in the future for the 2020 and the 2024 Games. So we're looking for sponsors all the time that will help us and support and raise money for our young people to give them that sporting chance. So if people want to support us, and I know they will because they like to see success in sport, they can contact us through marypeterstrust.org and either send in donations or make an arrangement to meet up with us to have a discussion.